hand. Snowflake sparkles a winterland. Wings of crystal, I take my flight. Serena magic in the pale moonlight. Catch me if you can, I'm a blur, I'm a breeze. Dancing on the wind like I'm made of the seas. I'm Serena magic, I shimmer, I glow. Where the ice winds whistle and the cold rivers flow. I'm a frosty comet, I'm a glacial spark, lighting up the sky in the icy dark. I breathe out frost, watch the rivers freeze, turn a summer day to a snowy tease. Draconic scales that shimmer blue, an ice queen's game, I'll outplay you. Twirl into a storm, spin the world around, chilling every heart with my sparkling sound. I'm Serena magic, I shimmer, I glow. Where the ice winds whistle and the cold rivers flow. I'm a frosty comet, I'm a glacial spark, lighting up the sky in the icy dark. I'm Serena magic, I shimmer, I glow. Where the ice winds whistle and the cold rivers flow. I'm a frosty comet, I'm a glacial spark, lighting up the sky in the icy dark.
Welcome back, my lovely snowflakes, or welcome in if you're new here. I do believe so. It's Serena Magic, and we are back with the Sorrowverse. We have swapped over to Fate. We do have a little bit of work to do with one of the characters, just because everyone's been in kind of a blah recently. So, in meantime, let's get into the gameplay.
Dating petitions 2028. Oh, Cousin, have you heard about my new job? I basically audit signatures, make sure the automated system that the company I work for uses translates it correctly. Sometimes I swear they have it set to purposely mistranslate shit just to make sure you're paying attention to anything. So I have a bunch of people literally sign like 2028.
Okay, let's get to where everybody can be heard. Come on, put me in my spot. Thank you. And I'm going to switch to Absolution.
On.
Oh, hey, my game start alarm went off.
And this is where I have to leave because I still have 5.5 hours of fucking work.
I'm sorry, babe.
All good. It's not your fault at least.
Yeah, like I said in the group chat, when my boyfriend gets off work in presumably 5 minutes, I'll be taking a very brief leave to make sure he's doing all right.
Yeah,
Share some love, be a supportive boyfriend, and all that. Take care of your partners so they can take care of you later. You know. Excuse me.
Okay, there we go. Okay, and this way I can bring this over here. Okay, I'm at 4 refresh and 4 points. Okay. Send me a signal. Oh yeah, you also probably need to figure out what the items that Roman and Kazu have do for them.
Every time I make a character sheet in this game, I have to fight off the invasive thoughts of really cool ideas that you could run in Fate really easily because of its loose nature. Today's invasive thought. A fake game where you're a bunch of players playing another tabletop RPG, except the things that happen in the RPG are happening in, quote, real life. This is, the standard horror trope where, something happens in, like, a movie, and then, the window actually bangs. Because there's actually something outside. Like that.
Pausing.
Mhm.
I'm trying my camera for a second. Look at
Uh-huh.
me. Look at me. Look at me.
I'm looking.
Bad.
Come on, no. Come on, that's a good one.
That was a good one. Listen, I have it on my desk, so I have like a weapon.
This idea invades entirely because I wanted to have some kind of, do a thing when you want to do fire damage, right? But I'm just sitting here like, I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast fireball. I can't make that the title of it, but god damn it, I want to.
Why
Unfortunately,
can't-
that ain't her vibe. Faye would ask how big the room is.
And you could just say, I cast fireball. The other part could be easily implied by people just knowing the meme.
I said I cast fireball.
Yeah, I said I cast fireball. But Roman, you needing some help with stuff, or what's up?
Huh?
Are you getting your sheet together, or do you need some help with some stuff?
I might need some help. Don't know. Forget how to play Fate. The last time I played
I mean, to
Fate,
be fair, I don't know how to play Fate, and I'm DMing it now on
Okay,
Sundays, so...
2 years ago.
Where do we need to start the re-explanation? Are we starting at the tippy top, or is there parts that
No,
you
we're
actually
starting.
remember?
We're starting past the control. I'm done with that.
All right, Discord's cut you out a little
But
bit.
I
I'm
should
still
say-
reading a bit.
I should say I'm down to phase.
Okay, so you have your 5 aspects, your high concept, your trouble, and then your 3 regular aspects, correct?
No.
Okay,
Working on the 3 regular
let's start
aspects.
there.
Yeah.
A quick reminder: your aspects are the things that you'll be leaning on
I-
when you need to make your GM. When you need to convince your GM that your character is going to do something better than normal.
And also your GM
or-
will use to, cause problems
Yeah.
for you.
These are the things that make your character stand out in a crowd full of other player characters. That's the word.
And technically, one of the ones I have could possibly go for, at least something similar could go for,
Yeah,
Sparrow as well,
the-
because I'm familiar with courtly graces.
I have the high concept aspect and trouble.
I'm guessing, what is your high concept?
Songbird.
Okay. So that pretty much covers all the musical performance stuff necessary, honestly.
Did you use part of your milestones to take Lie Whisper as an aspect and a stunt?
No, I ended up putting it in the wrong spot.
Okay.
I just put it in the wrong spot at first. I realized that I had put it in the wrong spot.
Okay. I was just double checking.
Yeah, no, I just put it in the wrong spot.
All right, everybody, you heard it here first.
Yeah.
Arena can sometimes have just bleh moments.
Well, yeah, we knew that.
I just thought I'd remind everybody.
One of my big +8, I didn't finish putting all the bits and pieces together.
You +8's an Arcana.
Probably. It was Arcana? Alright, great. Because I just made a talent that relies on that being true.
Okay, I need how many other things now?
So 3 aspects of some type. So, like, absolutions are familiar with courtly graces, intimate knowledge of anatomy and physiology, and hypervigilance. Because, God. And the familiar with
Need-
courtly graces is where I'm kind of like pulling her ability to play like a violin and harp, basically.
Need an aspect that deals his like Fey magic abilities.
Fey Touch just sitting right there.
You could do Fey
Yeah,
Touch. You
I
could,
almost said that
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
You could do Fey Pact or something like that.
Or Fey Cursed, if you would
Yeah.
rather.
Yeah, or Fey Cursed.
Cursed isn't exactly.
I don't know.
Play with the wording. Is the point. Since we aren't literally writing these on note cards, you have the space to put down escape the Feywilds with consequence. Because we have infinite space.
Bold of you to assume I wouldn't be able to fit something like that on a note card. So, funny thing, in like 6th grade, our science teacher gave us a sheet of paper that was 2 inches by 2 inches, and we were told that
Just
we
call
could.
it Fey touched.
Yeah, and we were told that anything that we could fit on that 2-inch by 2-inch
touched
piece
many
of paper,
Yep.
we could use on the test. I crammed so much shit on that 2x2 paper. Okay, I think I've got everything that I absolutely need on here.
We'll say blessed by an archfey. Blessed is a good word for it.
Just
Yep.
quotes around blessed, maybe.
That's exactly. You got it exactly right. So we have Songbird freed from his cage. My previous master hunts me relentlessly, blessed by an arch.
It sounds like we need
That's
two
high concept.
more.
Yeah, that's high concept. trouble first S.
Okay, so we need 2 more aspects.
One should probably be about your bardy stuff. And one could potentially be the purposeful, or yeah, the purposeful gender ambiguity, and or the bird motif.
I'm so tempted to make that. I'm so tempted to make that dude looks like a lady.
Yes, do it.
I mean,
Do
you
it.
can do it. I'll be right back though. I gotta get pizza.
Okay. Sounds good. we
I
can
think
we can
right
work with
here.
Roman for their stuff.
Yeah, one of my aspects is dude looks like a lady.
Okay, so we just need 1 more aspect. Maybe Bardic Prodigy.
Nope.
I just want to. My main thing is I want to make sure that like we're not covering something like double, basically.
Songbird covers a lot of ground on its own as for both song and bird,
Yeah.
but I think it's also worth emphasizing the performance of it.
Oh,
as
did you
well.
guys ever listen to the songs that I wrote for well, I had Suno write for our bard troupe?
Yes.
Oh, these ones. Yes, I give them a listen. Yes.
Okay. I'm still going to play one of them. See. Let me see if I can. Let's see if playlist play will work. It wasn't working earlier.
Yeah, one of my third aspect is dude parentheses looks like a lady.
Nope, it did not. Okay.
I think
You think?
yeah, no,
Oh,
right?
God.
You may need to turn that down, by the way, Kazu.
I saw your pre-warning and I already have it down to 35%.
Okay.
I saw the other warning.
It's starting to load up. It failed to load it, apparently.
Trying to think of a way to like, so Sparrow always introduces himself as a wandering minstrel.
It's me, the devil.
Duh.
I'm here to convince you to do sin.
I got disconnected and reconnected apparently. So
Oh,
We all did.
that's odd.
oh, we all did. Fantastic. It wasn't just me. I'm not special.
Are you gonna actually load? There it goes.
Find a way to work in like one. We travel around a lot of so try to
thunder through the trees.
they're very like want to work in that they're like very limited of the world and also good at putting on. It's not like
a fiddle's plea, sowing songs like seeds so free. Rose flock, hear them sing. Stories bloom, their voices ring through the hills where echoes cling. Rose flock, the songs they bring.
I actually really love this. It's a theme song for you guys.
From town to
think of it.
Okay, so you have your aspects now?
Try to figure out a way to word the wandering minstrel one.
I mean, could just say wandering minstrel.
Tavern hum a quiet tune. The tales they weave are always near. The lost, the found, the in-between. Rose flock paints where life has been.
Let's say wayfaring.
Okay.
Wayfaring what?
Wayfaring minstrel.
That's pretty good.
So blessed, quote unquote, by an archfey, wayfaring minstrel, and dude, parentheses, looks like a lady.
Looks like a lady.
Lantern swinging in the dusky breeze, boots on the road where the wild winds tease. We carry songs in our battered pack. No
Okay, in that case, you have 20 points to spend on skills. Cannot go above 4.
I also know to not take Mars said don't.
Yeah, and then of course your performance or whatever is already just set at legendary, so ignore it.
Yes. So shoot has to be on there because they're. I'm just trying to like skills that I have to put on there. Shoot has to be on there because they use a bow.
Yep. What would Sparrow's magic be based on, Maru?
Swing. I might put his Sparrow's magic on performance,
Okay.
depending on what it is.
I was just making sure there wasn't
a lot
some
of-
other type
yeah.
of skill
A
that.
lot of Sparrow's actual magic comes from mixing their performances with Fey magics.
Yep.
We're charging their words or their actions.
So I would probably put report as great for you because I feel like that would make sense.
Did you say rapport as report?
Whatever.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna
I'm
say
really
that.
bad at
Dead.
It's rapport, hun. It's okay. No. Because for a second I was like, report? I don't see report. Oh, honey.
I mean, to be very fair to her, it is sort of spelled in a way that you'd like.
Yeah, I understand.
But she's our friend, so we're going to teach her relentlessly for this.
English
for the next
language.
4 years.
Acrobatics.
The English language is a weird language.
Is it really even a
Especially
language?
when you... Yes, it is. It is distinctly a language.
What else? I have shoot, rapport, and acrobatics.
I could also see you having empathy somewhere, because that's being able to notice changes in people's moods.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So
that's
how
just
many-
like one skill. reading the room.
Yeah. It's emotional
Also-
notice.
Also, if you guys listen to this, I fucking love this. This song that we just got playing.
Contacts is probably one that you might have, being able to network. But I don't know.
All of
Well, that's having an established network.
Okay.
Yeah,
fair,
yeah.
fair. Not as much
And Sparrow, for lore reason, not have an established network. Unless you want to count a bunch of Fae.
Well, or you can just say that he has a network because of Sorrow.
Fair.
Yeah.
But that comes with
But that would be with everybody, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that also comes with a price.
Shoot, rapport, acrobatics, and I think shoot will probably be good. They're good at it, but they're not like.
Yeah. Probably
Instead
put
of
it
good
in
or
fair.
fair.
Probably put it in fair, maybe.
Yeah.
Because it's something that you're decent at, but you're probably not, like, good.
Yeah. But empathy and I put empathy and acrobatics in good. I put rapport in great.
Yeah. How many points is that all together right now?
4, 7, 10, 12.
Okay, so we have 8 more points. Probably high will, I would think.
Yeah.
Mental fortitude.
They're physically actually quite weak. They've been kicking it with the Fae, so
Yeah. So probably put that in
some
great. and
Arcana,
see-
because they have some arcane knowledge, yeah.
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 So
I'd
probably,
probably put Arcana in fair with
and
shoot.
then we'd have 2 points left after that to work with.
Where did we put? What did you recommend?
I would
Will?
probably put will and great. Because honestly.
I can go with 2 average skills.
Yeah.
So they're decently sneaky, so I could probably
So
put stealth in
average
there.
stealth, yeah.
Average stealth.
And then like
So maybe.
maybe
What, maybe?
provoke?
Yeah, I was also thinking another like.
Because like provoke
thinking-
wouldn't be his go-to, but I feel like he would know at least how to do it on an average level.
I mean, he was kicking it with the Fae. He would know how to rage bait.
Yeah.
Yeah, so rapport and will at great, and acrobatics at good, shoot and arcana at fair, stealth and provoke at average.
Okay, so that's skills. 3 starting stunts. Or 2, 3, 2, 3, 3. 3 starting
But
stunts.
potentially more if you want to sacrifice some.
Well, Oh yeah, and then yeah, sacrificing refresh. It's like I'm not going on to
I
the
think-
milestones yet.
I was going to say, so I think the stunts. One of the stunts has to do with his ability to channel the Fey magics to alter his appearance.
Mhm.
Because that was a big part of his thing. To like take on
really
the like charm or fear form.
I feel like one really
Okay,
should
yeah.
be I heard it in a song.
Yeah, being able to use performance.
I
to,
heard
like,
it in a song.
for in place of a knowledge check, being able to use
Yeah.
performance for that would be.
I do really like I heard it in a song. That's definitely one.
And actually, not Sorrow, Sparrow doesn't know where he is in time.
Yeah. That's really fun. Okay, so yeah, so the Feywild's fucky.
Yes.
Yep.
Feywild magic is fucky. Feywild time is fucky. Sparrow doesn't know if he came out at the same time he went in, before he went in, or after he went in.
And how far,
in
in
any
the
direction.
in any direction that is.
Well, I will give you a hint, Roman.
You're out of touch.
It is after he went in.
Yeah, after.
I mean, he doesn't know that, but I'm giving
He
you
doesn't
the
know
hint
that.
it's after.
Yeah. Let's see. I heard it in a song. I gotta figure out what to name that form shift and then what it does.
Fade changeability. That's kind of what I'm going with.
What's the word? Hold on. Look it
Oh,
up.
should I have a stunt for my changeling stuff?
No,
Okay.
that's part of your aspects.
Okay.
Because you're not using it for combat advantage, you're
No.
using it for other stuff.
It's used for roleplay and for enacting plans.
And I don't even need that to enact plans for breaking all of your hearts.
I mean, to be fair, I gave you plenty of ammunition.
You've all
I'm
given me
thinking, like-
plenty of ammunition.
Trying to think of something like otherworldly guys. ISE in the fucking the audience.
You cut out there a bit, Roman.
I'm trying to think of like maybe making it like otherworldly guys. UISE.
Yeah.
Yeah, the worldly guys would work.
And then what it does a whole. Because originally it was like an advantage to like charming and performance, or to like terrifying,
I think we could
depending on what form they took.
I think we could do a spend a fate point to get a 2-point boost to something like scaring or charming.
Yeah. One last stunt.
Just spending a fate point for +2 is actually pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty normal.
Yeah.
Or +3 if it's very specific.
Yeah, if it's hella specific, you can do a +3, but it's not hella specific. It's
one is for we have a social utility and like a worldly utility.
Well, the only reason like OG Ambrose had Champion Strike give a generic +2 to his fight rolls without spending a fate point was because it had to be specifically when he's attacking the most dangerous enemy around.
Yeah.
It was very narrow. Though, to be fair, that was generally the person Ambrose was going to go and square off with anyway. So he pretty much just always had it, but that's just...
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like... I'm trying to think of like a combat stunt. Combat, they were mostly like buffing allies, debuffing enemies.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think of a way to work that in.
That would be in the realm of advantages.
Yeah.
So you're looking at like 3+2 to making advantages.
Yeah.
Or
Well, you could do inspiring terror. Have just tied to a performance check to give your allies a boost and your
vicious mockery. You can just call it vicious mockery.
You could, yeah.
Well, no, because because the point is to inspire allies and what's the word?
Debuff enemies.
Demoralize enemies.
There's nothing more inspiring than watching your allies.
I do really like
share
inspiring
someone
terror.
psychically.
Yeah.
But no,
I really do like inspiring terror.
Yeah, where it just gives a +2 to the next allied roll, and -2 to the next set of enemy rolls. I think that'd be a cool stunt for Sparrow.
Yeah.
And because you have to succeed on your performance and hit a bar that I decide, given your performance, I won't charge you the fate point for it. Look how generous and nice I am.
He's so kind. Yeah,
And then if you succeed with style, it'll be a +3.
I heard it in a song, Otherworldly Guys and Inspiring Terror.
Okay. So beyond that, I think it's now time for the 3 milestones.
3 major milestones.
Which is a ludicrous amount, but it is correct for the amount of progress that we've made.
Yes.
But it's still fucking ludicrous.
Ludicrous to do for, like, character creation, basically, yeah.
Just fucking... Okay, no, because...
So how do milestones work again?
Okay, let's start from the top. A major milestone grants you the 2 steps below it and its own things. So for your major milestones, which you probably figure out first...
I think we only had 3 major milestones is what it was, right?
Yeah, but it includes the benefits of a minor and a...
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. So to start with this parts that are specific to a major milestone, there are a bunch of things for characters who are already playing a campaign. If you have an extreme consequence, rename it to start healing from it. You can rename your character's high concept if you wish. Those 2 are irrelevant to us because we're making these characters now.
Yeah.
Unless Mario wants to start us with consequences from our previous adventures.
You also get an additional point of refresh, which you can use to either buy a new stunt or you just keep it in your refresh.
So for your 3 major milestones, your 2 relevant options here are an additional point of refresh, which you can keep as refresh or you can use for a stunt, or you can raise your highest skill.
Besides your performance, of course.
Right.
Well, because technically your performance gets set at +8 after all of these milestones are taken into account.
For my part, I took 2 refresh points. I spent 1 refresh to get a new skill, and I kept the other one because I'm going to be using my fate points a lot in combat. And the 3rd one I used to raise my highest skill because I'm a studious bitch. We gotta get that lore up, gamer.
Get your lore up before you get your funny up.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna raise rapport.
Say it ain't so.
So wait,
Look at how shocked and surprised I am.
Wow.
Okay, so I could also like increase my notice by what I understand with that. Okay.
Yep. Your highest skill, whatever one you put at +5, because we all did it.
Oh, look, the party face is.
Well, I had 2 of them that were.
Yeah. The specific wording is you can raise something above the campaign skill cap, which in our case is 5 because we're running on the default. And thus raising the skill cap for everybody. But that's
trying to think if there are any other stunts or skills that I want. Love that.
Or no, sorry, I'm rereading it. Raising the cap for just you, so you can use your minor ones to raise up also. What you're really doing is pushing your skill cap up and then raising something for free.
Okay. So we can do that 3 times technically?
Yes.
Was there anything else, stunt or skill wise, that Sparrow was really good at that we have not covered already?
I'll probably just put notice up to epic then.
Let's see. Have we heard your performance actually, or have we just made reference to it in your aspects?
Yeah, one more time.
Because have we actually touched up on Sparrow's actual performance, or have we just done that in
We do have one combat stunt that uses his
Okay.
performance.
Because Sparrow's
Otherworldly
performances
guys.
are in their own right legendary and worth mentioning specifically. If you want to take on a wee bit of a medic role, there is precedent for healing minor consequences between combats. And Sparrow has always had a good ear, so that is something that could be done. I think typically it takes a fate point, but you heal quickly, like by the next scene, as opposed to needing to make it to a milestone. I'm trying to think of the other parts that stand out to me about Sparrow, but we've covered a good chunk of it already.
Yeah.
There is definitely no reason to not just take a ton of fate points.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just take the other 2. Let's just take 2 more. Refresh rate.
And
Why not?
And then the banger part here is that between sessions, you can always be like, I'm actually taking a penalty to my refresh to add another stunt because I figured out what I want to do.
Yeah.
You'd take
Do that
3
pretty
refresh
much.
unless you're already at it.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Then the only other thing I could think of is like their performances where they make music appear out of like the air.
Yeah.
As like a stunt, but like that, I think that kind of runs in with otherworldly guys.
I don't think it does.
Because like they conjure like music from in addition to their songs and they're playing, in addition to their allies is playing, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so maybe like spend a fate point for +2 to performance.
Yeah, because otherworldly guys is specifically with charming or frightening.
Yeah.
So
And it could just be called like backup musicians or something like that. I don't know.
I'm trying to think of like cheeky shit to name it because I like naming shit dramatically.
Of course. And it's very fitting for the character as well. And while he's trying to think about that, you should probably figure out what Kazu and Roman's magical items they have do. Their starting one and the one that they got from Sorrow from the first mission. Because we already figured out mine.
Sparrow just kind of grab a bag of holding.
He does have a bag of holding.
Okay. That was okay. Yeah, that's what you chose for the first thing, and then like it was his mask was the starting thing, right?
Mhm. With a +1 to performance and advantage on performance checks for those who enjoy opulence.
So it'd be probably like my signet ring where it's a +1 and a +2.
Yeah. +1 to performance and a +2 for those who prefer opulence.
I think I'm gonna name that one stunt "Song of the Wilds."
Yes. Brilliant.
What Song of the Wilds? What's that do?
That's the calling music for the performance. That's the plus to performance stunt.
Oh, okay, cool. And getting more bonuses because of, your mask.
And
It was
then
really fun
I don't know
performing
what
as these. They were the
Kazu's.
personal performer of an archfey.
Yeah. Now I don't know what Kazu's starting one was, but I know that the one he got from the that Faye got from the beginning, from the first mission, was that
Bloodwell Vial.
blood will
And her
vial.
starting thing was a sheet of from a stolen spellbook.
But yeah, I think that Bloodwell vial, like, because like it makes your stuff more powerful, right? In D&D.
It gives me it's a +1 focus, but it also should I have reflected in my thing already for spellcasting. But it also did my sorcery. I didn't include any of my sorcery talents. Ooh, I need to include sorcery in this fucking spell sheet. Oh god. I just kind of have her as a spellcaster as it stands.
Did you ever name your bonus to fire damage?
Currently it is lingering fire.
If you wanted to make it more sorceress, it could be the bloodline of the red dragon. But
Upshot, because of the nature of the system, I can literally just name my sorcery shit sorcery.
yeah.
Ah. I can't just put like spend a fate point to do some cool shit because that's already what a fate point can do normally. That is a normal thing that a fate point can do. You just spend it to propose a really cool idea. That's just what it does on its own. Can't do that. I think I probably could talk to the GM really quick. Say that, I don't know, once per session I could do one of those for free. A thing that I would normally have to spend a fate point to do.
I mean, if you wanted to implement the meta magic or whatever, you could probably do like a fate point to implement any of the meta magics kind of thing. I don't know.
That's already what a fate point does. You can spend a fate point to declare a story detail to add a narrative aspect using a fate point.
Okay, so yeah, you can just
It's
do
already
it
what a
then.
fate
You
point
don't
does.
need an extra.
So I'm trying. When Mario gets here and starts paying attention to me again,
Just let
I'm
it. You do
gonna
it for
ask
free
if I
once
can
per.
take a stunt to let me do that once per session for free instead.
Do which thing once per session for free?
A normal thing you could spend a fate point on universally is to declare a story detail. I want to be able to do that narrowly for magic because I'm a sorcerer and I can make magic weird.
Man, you want to make that just like the effect of your magical item, that page?
Also good. Actually, yeah, let's do that. I get to take my refreshment gets to go back up. Let's go.
Yeah, and that actually means that your magic item is no longer just like get a +1 in one situation, a +2 in another situation. You get to literally just declare story details occasionally, which I think is maybe more powerful than the other two's current magic item power. So that's cool.
Yeah, limit it to once a session, call it a day. Or once a scene, whatever.
Yeah, we'll call it one for scene.
Okay. Oh Jesus. Alright.
But yeah, there's that, and then as for the vial, I don't know
Because
what
it's
you want to
heavily
do with that
utility.
vial.
Yep.
Since it's heavily utility, I'm more than happy to make it a little on the extra strong side.
Yeah. Because like the vial in D&D, like, does it just make your stuff more powerful, or does it make it just like harder to resist? I don't know what the
It is a
item does.
+1 magic focus, and every time we take a short rest, I can restore a number of sorcery points based on levels, allowing me to do more sorcery more often. And again, it is a +1 magic focus. So
More sorcery, more better.
more sorcery, do more magic. I just wanted to do all the magic all the time, and Mario's like, "Yeah, sure, that's fine." Because the sorcerers got made out like fucking bandits in 2024. 25? 25, whatever. Whatever year they released the stupid rules book.
I'm just trying to think of how to translate that kind of effect to Fate. Other than just like +1 to Arcana or something.
I I've kind of leaned into it a little bit in my talents already because I just think of her as a prodigious caster anyway.
Yeah.
Even though it's mostly from the vial. And I just have like bonuses to creating advantages when using fire spells. And a little bit I also have on the defensive side, if needs be, I do have a thing, Stalwart Magic, or Stalwart Defense Magic, to block ranged attacks using Arcana instead of Fight.
Hey, Kazu.
So,
Give the Bloodwell vial something to do, right?
yep.
Allow you to contest and potentially negate a magical effect against the party. Once, yeah. By just doing a straight Arcana to Arcana. Like, it essentially allows you to protect the party from stuff. Not just yourself.
It's like, hey, I see that spell. Come over here and I'll freaking push it back.
Hey, stop that. Smack. She looks like a lady.
Any
Sparrow's
song
like-
for any other songs?
Sparrow's like,
Yeah, mine.
what height did I have Sparrow? Like 5'6"?
Something like that. The minor milestones are actually inconsequential for us as people making character sheets right now.
Yeah.
But for reference, to let you switch the rank values of any two skills. So if you think something should be higher and something else should be lower, you swap them. You can exchange stunts. You can purchase a new stunt using a refresh. You can rename a character aspect outside of your high concept. Troublingly, they don't seem to mention the word trouble on here. So I wonder if you can do that if you don't like your trouble and you want a new one. It feels like something that
You're in
should be a
I think your trouble can sometimes just change because of aspects in the story.
right.
I don't
But
think
it feels like it
it's-
should be a significant milestone for you to bring it up yourself. But whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, fair.
If you have an entire story arc or like a story beat about your consequence and it changes for better or for worse, it can just change. Jim could just be like, "Hey, here's your trouble."
Here's your
It
new
is
problem. Good luck.
That's absolutely a thing. So,
Okay, so I think we're done.
no, I've gone through my sheet at least.
Is everybody ready?
No,
Very.
that may not be a joke. Let me see if my boyfriend's home yet.
But yeah, the Roll20 sheets are actually really nice because there's room to like actually write
Yeah.
out what stunts and stuff do.
I'm gonna have like 5 minutes to check in with my boyfriend because he's home now.
Absolutely, do that. Roman,
Me.
are you ready?
Got my stuff. So yeah.
Are you ready for the traumatized Fae boy to become more traumatized?
God.
Every tabletop RPG player's worst nightmare. A DM that wants to hurt their characters.
Wait, I
Listen
thought
to the worst
that's
nightmare,
what
the
you
worst
wanted.
No more. A TTRPG player's worst nightmare is a DM that looks at their 5-page backstory and ignores it.
Oh, is that what I should be doing? Okay.
No.
The other
Yeah,
worst
yeah.
fear is actually having a happy backstory.
Meanwhile, me playing James.
Mm-hmm.
A character
Hi.
grew up in a loving household.
Rena in 14.
So, Roman, my character in Rena's game is a noble with 9 older siblings.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the youngest of 9 kids, the fifth boy, and basically got told, "Hey, listen, we don't got enough land to give you. You kind of got to go make your own way in the world." Very loving and supportive family, but just like kind of the parents like, "Hey, listen, this is just how things are." And actually, one of his older brothers isn't getting land either. He's just going to serve the oldest brother as like, his chief kind of soldier that he has. So like, not even all of his older brothers are getting stuff, right? Like it's that way, right? So whatever. And he's like, yeah, no problem. Whatever, since a young age. He's beloved by his siblings, and while he was off at Mage College from the age of 12 or so, he was in constant contact with his family,
Yep.
writing letters.
He also met the current king while at mage school.
Yep.
As an upper, he was an Alric would have been an upperclassman for him.
And then when he came back home, because that's where the campaign started, he kind of got greeted by a horde of family, including a lot of nieces and nephews.
Oh.
So yeah. He's adventuring because he's like, well, I gotta go make my name for myself in the world. Might as well go do it. With cheerful, childlike wonder.
Staring down the bucket list, like, yeah, I wanted to be an adventurer when I was 12. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And like, whenever he met King Alric, like, who at the time was just Prince Alric, like, they probably got along tremendously, honestly. Like, they probably weren't, like, close or anything because of the age difference and everything else, but, like...
Yeah. Definitely got along.
Yeah. Because, I mean, that's all that Prince Alric had been doing for, like... So he left the mage school about 3 years ago to come back and take over. So he had probably been there for a while, and he had been traveling the world since he was 16.
Yeah, anyway. On to today's game.
Yeah, on to today's game. I don't remember where the fuck we were. I know we were being sent somewhere for an extended period of time.
I'm gonna be so real with you.
Ah, God, new campaign time. My favorite. Hey, Maru, how's this one starting? I kind of remember. If you give me a hint, I probably pick it back up from there.
Sorrow was sending you to the city where the Rains had once been, just nobles at. Where the premier mage college is.
Right.
The one where Faye may have killed the headmaster.
He got better.
Only for a couple minutes.
He got better.
Even though she's been assured that, like, it's fine, you've been forgiven, it's fine. She's still very like, I don't want to show my face. Do I have to show my face? Oh, I have to deliver the message? Do I have to look like me? Damn it. Okay. I do remember.
Sorrow, fairly amused by that entire conversation.
Yeah. Still quite embarrassed, even if she has been told by the person who forgives people that she's been forgiven.
Sorrow, person who forgives people. You get to pick one of these.
She doesn't exercise it often, but she is one of the people who forgives people.
Put aside your crimes are forgiven anyway.
Yeah.
Yes. You might have done something morally fucked up, but
you didn't do anything to her.
It wasn't even because every party agreed to it. It was kind of an accident. She's just embarrassed because it was kind of an accident that they were prepared for.
Yeah, so you guys are getting ready to bundle off. Actually, you guys did go on your way to see Mouser and deliver him some supplies.
Yep.
Because Absolution is like the only person who knows where he is.
Mm-hmm. And the other two decided that they didn't need to know.
You know what's actually really funny, Reno?
Huh?
Sorrow doesn't know exactly where he is either.
Well then.
That was the whole point. She has a drop point to give him instructions or for him to send messages back. But it's basically, the city really, really well. You'll know where you can hide out. Here's the drop point to give me more information and where I will leave you things. Because that isn't the only place he has for a hideout.
Fair. Makes sense, but fair.
Yeah, it's just one of them. And she knows where some of them are. She just doesn't know which one he'll be at any given time.
Yeah, fair.
Anyway, so you guys did that on your way out. You guys got to the aerodrome, and were essentially about to get told, because he didn't look up by the Minotaur that is running the show, that there is no day of boarding. Essentially, you'll have to schedule an advance. Oh, it's you.
It's like we're already
then
scheduled.
They just points you over to where Sorrow's airship is. You guys get on it, and you are
It's a
flown
pleasure
up.
to see you, my good man.
And you as well, friend. Despite your strange appearance. And he says this with a smile. It's not a jab or anything. It's just a...
Wait, didn't we already get out onto the road and we actually ran into Mr. Underhill?
Yes, I'm just explaining how everything went.
Yeah.
You guys got landed, you guys got your horses, and you ran back into Mr. Underhill caravanning out to...
Going the opposite direction,
somewhere.
unfortunately.
Yeah, going home, basically. But you guys share a campfire with him for an evening.
Yep.
Now, that's where we left off.
Yep.
In the morning, Mr. Underhill is not traveling with his wife this time.
Nope.
It is just him. Which he assures you his wife will be very cross with him when he tells her about it. Because she was much looking forward to meeting all of you again. So it will be his fault that she was not there
Of
to
course.
see them again.
It's always.
And treats you to some fine food that he helped to prepare. Not quite as good as his wife's, but pretty good nonetheless. It's obvious who he learned from. But without too much ado, him and his caravan set off, heading back home. They bid you a fair adieu, and you guys are able to head back on the road to the city. Since you're leaving in the kind of early morning, like just after dawn breaks, Phelan will know that you guys will be there if you keep a steady horse pace, like a natural horse's pace. You guys will be there sometime around noon. Because she recognizes this bit of countryside.
Oh, good.
And, oh, right. The other thing is, right before they left, Absolution gave her companions the flowers that represent, I forget exactly the term, but basically friendship.
Because she's a sweetheart. Anyway, hey, Kazu.
Yep.
Even or odd?
Ooh. Odds.
You run into a fair number of people leaving the city today.
Oh, dear.
Some people on foot, some people in small groups, some people more or less on their own. Just kind of, you can tell that they're on their own, but like kind of traveling in kind of the bigger group and kind of clumps of people. It doesn't seem to be any amount of panic. It just seems people that are setting out on pilgrimages or just kind of looking to travel. You can see it one person with like most of their worldly possessions on their back, looking to make a fresh start somewhere else in the country. but nothing too terribly out of the ordinary.
Would there have
When you
ever
get to-
been any reason for me to visit the city before?
Let's see, that's up to fate. Roll credits. Roll a d6.
Okay. Singular D6 says a
Singular.
6.
It's a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been here before. Not for terribly long, but you've been here before.
I mean, to be fair, most places I've been, I wasn't there for terribly long.
Ooh, who'd you kill?
That is the question, isn't it?
No, was
Yeah,
she killing
because
somebody
it's
when she was here, or
wide
was she learning something when she was here, is the question.
It could be both.
Could be
Could
both.
very much be both.
Oftentimes, the best secrets are kept, Mario.
It's like,
Roll a d6 for me again.
It's like, was there randomly somebody that was found dead with a belladonna and spider tattoo? 3.
No killings, just learnings.
Okay.
You were sent to learn kind of essentially a bit about how to blend into a crowd in one of the busier market squares in the country.
Okay.
Because your mission was essentially to touch a number of people without them noticing you.
Yeah. Okay.
And this was accomplished. Obviously. No, wait, hold on. I need to do a better Alan Rickman. Obviously. Anyway, as you all approach the gate with your horses, you are signaled to halt by the guards near the gate. I said you are, as you approach the city gate, you are signaled by the guards near the gate to halt.
No. Yeah, well, I guess we should.
Yep.
Yep.
Who was that?
It's clear as day. The person I killed.
But that one part was not supposed to remain secret, if I remember correctly. Like, that was just set up. Or no?
You're delivering a message to the headmaster of the Mage College.
Okay.
Yeah, that person I killed. Clear as day.
From his cousin.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
A very important cousin, mind you.
Okay.
You are essentially told to halt. You see the rain crest on, the guards.
Yep.
Mhm.
Specifically the rain crest, the generic versus Sorrow's specific personal one.
Yeah, and not any other person's specific personal one.
Right, it's the generic family crest. You are called to a halt. 2 guards approach with their halberds and ask you to state your business in the city.
Oh God.
Would we be instructed to dismount or to remain on our horses?
No instruction for that was given. You were just told to come to a halt.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And then asked to state your business.
Oh God.
So, Absolution will give somewhat of a head bow and be like, yes, we bear a message to the headmaster from one of his cousins.
The headmaster has many cousins, some of which he does not wish to hear from. Which one would this be?
she'll just kind of show the symbol in her hood.
The guy's eyes kind of open a little bit, like, oh yes, absolutely, right that way. Follow the street. You cannot miss the Mage College.
Thank you, good sirs, and hopefully we are the worst people you run into today.
They blink for a second before they process the probable intent of it. And go, oh, thank you.
Yes, I did that on purpose.
Yes, I'm aware. You are allowed to continue to ride down the city street.
Yep.
And true to his promise, you can't fucking miss the Mage College. It
Mage College
towers above the surrounding buildings.
Side note, Phelan's gonna have nightmares of missing an exam any moment now. She doesn't go to college anymore.
There's been at least 3 exams while I've been gone.
But you know the one, you've been out of school for like 10 years and you still have like a random ass fucking nightmare. Your last lingering school stress just pops in like, by the way, you failed your test, bye! What?
Yep.
Huh?
Hi, so, Phelan,
Yes?
how are you feeling?
Is there a word for nostalgic but bad?
I don't think nostalgia is necessarily. I think the word you might be looking for is traumatized.
Bittersweet. Let's call it bittersweet. I do miss my time here. But I am definitely afraid to show my face to anybody who knows what I did.
Poignant.
That'll work.
Poignant, maybe.
Suffice to say.
I guess it would depend on what the bad feeling is. Whether or not it's fear or
When you get down to it, how many people
sorrow.
actually know what happened? Tails, you don't need my work. You're actually going after food now? What?
Wait, I thought you only went after snacks.
No,
plastic.
He leveled up his gremlin skill.
But yeah, oh, how many people truly know what actually happened? I'm sure most people just know that one day you no longer went to class anymore.
About half a dozen of them.
It's only 6 people.
As you guys ride up closer, and you realize, much like looking at a mountain in the distance, you don't feel like you're like, oh, that place is just huge. I'm not getting a lot closer. It's just gigantic.
Oh, as I get closer, it's not getting smaller as fast as I thought it would. Oh God!
It's like, oh,
No,
what do
it's
you know?
getting
There is a
bigger.
building bigger than Sorrow's mansion.
Not per person.
That's horrifying. What? What is it with you all in these massive buildings? Think for a moment that you were Fae.
I am. Well,
Not you. Silly little dragon.
Ah.
Silly little dragon, bro. Let's keep moving.
This is the premier school for anybody who wishes to learn anything. And also
and I'm guessing we probably had to stable the horses outside the city, probably, or...
Oh, no.
Okay.
You were able to ride continually in.
Okay.
The school has its own stables.
Makes sense, but at the same time, you never know. Are there a lot of people around on horseback, or are people mainly, like, walking around? Is it pretty sparse? What's the environment like?
Are the odd ones out?
It's actually midday, so most people are sequestered away in their houses.
For food?
Or a nap.
Or a nap, yeah.
Siesta culture is pretty strong here.
Casa. Shakira.
So us being out and about would be somewhat of an oddity, but...
Well, it's not really that odd. Like, there's other people making their way through the streets for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Various people just like, I don't got time for a nap today. I gotta kind of just, eat on the walk and, continue my business.
Yep.
And there are a few people that are just out for a midday stroll.
Yep.
But it is a rather unseasonably warm day for spring. But as you eventually get closer, it's like, okay, it's as big as it's going to get because you're actually there.
Yeah.
There are 6 different towers to the structure, all interconnected by different walkways, and there are smaller bits of the building connected to each tower as well, with the various different classrooms and
what's the name of the headmaster
student
again?
dormitories. Knowledge.
Right, that's fitting. That makes sense.
Checks. Fucking hell.
As you enter the premises for the school, the college, there are young lads that come and take your horses from you to take them to be stabled.
Be careful with Ventus. Or I should say, careful now, Ventus. Be safe until I get back, you hear?
The horse gives a shake of its head.
Be nice to the stable hands, Atonement.
I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here.
And
Hey, you're not hiding your despair as well as you think you are.
It will be fine. I promise, I swear, it will be fine.
if you need to stay back a bit...
being,
Sorry?
As the horses are being led away by the stable hands, some functionary seems to be approaching you with a book and a quill and says, "What would your business be today here?" And just looks at whoever's in front.
Absolution will give a little curtsy and be like, "We actually are here to bear a message to Master Knowledge."
Master Knowledge, Headmaster Knowledge is a very busy man. I can take this message and see it to him.
Unfortunately, I do not believe Sorrow would allow us to do that.
Big eyes immediately like, oh, of course, I will take
Yeah.
you to him right away.
Yeah.
He just
Collar turn.
turns and starts.
Yeah, collar turn.
And just starts leading you away. Just like, follow me. Please follow me. And they're walking briskly.
Yep. Ugh, I hate having to bring up her name, but it seems that it is all that we have to do.
If it works, it works. We come bearing important news, after all. Important messages.
You guys are starting to be led through a labyrinth that you would never be able to find your way through, except for Phelan, who knows every turn of this.
Yeah.
And of course, Absolution, as they're walking, is taking notes and figuring it out.
Meanwhile, Phelan, you could blindfold her, spin her around, put her in any part of it, and as soon as she felt the first wall, would go, I'm here, and then would just walk through the rest of it just fine.
Phil, relax. She was only here for, how long did we say? Like 8 years? Anyway. She wouldn't have to hit the wall first. She would just know by the smell of the place. God.
To say, how do you all manage to keep track of where you're going in this place?
Practice, habit.
Absolution just kind of stays quiet in her brain. It's like, right, other people don't just figure out how things work the moment they go through them.
I don't know. Perhaps I just grew up in a different kind of madness than the orchestrated madness of scholars.
Absolution.
I'm much to a more.
Go ahead.
What is the best way to word it? I'm used to my madness being a lot less structured. There's so much thought put into this place.
If you saw the blueprints, I don't think you would call this ordered or structured.
I think if you saw my former home, you would call this. What's the word for it? It's an arithmetic thing, geometry, the thing with shapes.
Well, geometry would be the broad title, yes. Could be
Faye, ready to dispense knowledge.
Yeah. Might be referring to trigonometry or calculus or.
Also, what Faye isn't revealing here is that Faye definitely knows this, by the way, but hasn't revealed, is that it's a lot more structured than some people would think. Because the college is a giant spell rune.
Yeah.
But like it's not particularly important for her to talk about because really she knows that it's a spell rune because of her education here. Because one of the things that they got told is that it just actually amplifies your magic so it can be easier to learn with it. And that was kind of like a throwaway explanation.
Oh, hey, actually, since we are back, it might be time to test the veracity of that claim.
We're so back.
I've learned so much in my. How long have I been out? A year? Not even.
You've been out for like a couple of months.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
A few months, I think, probably.
Yeah. like 3
it's
months.
not
But
just
like, yeah,
the what I've learned, but the being away to
yeah,
allow for critical analysis.
yeah.
Yeah.
But no, as you make your way through, you are brought to the central tower, which is the headmaster's tower, where there are what seem to be 3 mages just studying near the stairway. What all of you recognize is they're guards.
Mm-hmm.
And they all kind of look up, seemingly very innocently. It's like, oh, do we need to let you by? To which the answer is yes, they have a very important message for the headmaster from his cousin, Sorrow. And they all go, oh, okay. And then they just get out of the way. Guards, cleverly disguised as studious students sitting on a staircase.
Mm-hmm.
Keep well, and she'll just, as she's walking by them, kind of quietly say, "Keep well to your duties."
Not surprised at all that people that work for Sorrow understood what they were doing. One of them just gives a slight bow. The other two just a head nod.
Feather cape curtsy.
Just a gentle nod.
Several platforms go by with various different things until you end up at what would be the headmaster's solar. And there's the woman leading you knocks on the door. There is a response of enter. The door opens. She goes in. She brings the 3 of you with her and says, these 3 were sent by your cousin Sorrow to deliver you a message. And she seems really worried about what the message might be because she hasn't seen a scroll.
I think we previously established that Faye is the tallest in this group.
Mm-hmm.
She's still trying to hide behind her party.
Funnily enough, I actually think Sparrow's the shortest.
He barely starts to turn, kind of looks over his shoulder and says, "So that's so. Well, leave us, so that they may deliver their message." The lady seems to hesitate for a second, bows, and then leaves. He seems to be working on something in front of him, which seems to be why he didn't turn around. And he says, "Come closer. I'll take whatever message you have to deliver, Miss Phelan."
It's that little beep.
She digs around her pack a little bit because and on all this hubbub, she may have forgotten she was the one entrusted with the message, but it takes her less than a minute for her to actually get to the thing.
While she's searching, he's going to say, "It's very nice to be able to see you again. Well, or rather, sense your magical presence. I knew you were here when you arrived through the front gate. I'm glad to see that you are well."
Yeah, I wouldn't expect anything less. No, here it is. I'm on a personal note before official business. I am sorry for what happened.
He laughs. There's not to forgive. Some things happen.
Indeed they do. Anyway, here is the message that was entrusted to me.
I cannot take it
And
just
now
now.
to you.
Because his hands are still working on something. Seems to be mixing alchemical agents, using a whole lot of magic to stop it from, killing him, because Phelan recognizes some very reactive chemicals.
Yep.
But in just a moment, I will take a look at it. More important to me just now is that a favored student has returned. What have you learned?
Well, so much, and so much more than I can put into words. Being out in the world has taught me magic in practice and much in theory, but just as much the way the world works with and despite magic.
Which is exactly why I needed you to leave this place. So these would be things that you could understand. Take a step back, please. And without any warning, he also leaps backwards. And there's a small contained explosion where the desk was.
Yeah,
And
negative hesitation on the back.
Yes, was, by the way.
Was,
So,
yeah.
do we call that a success?
Nobody died.
Oh,
Well, so far. And he pats Absolution on the shoulder and says, so far, I have not failed. I've just simply found another way which does not work.
Exactly.
And he
love
kind of
that.
looks over to the side where a quill starts rapidly writing on a piece of parchment.
Oh, I have so much more need for knowledge of the arcane.
You're in a good place to learn it.
And in good company. He extends a hand pointing at Phelan. However, I have failed in my courtesies to find your names.
Of course.
I am, as you have probably gathered, one Knowledge Rain, and he bows. And he is a man who seems to be in his mid-30s. But he seems like time basically can't touch him.
Yeah.
Faye bows back and goes, as you recall, I am Phelan. These are my companions, Absolution and Sparrow.
He looks at Sparrow's attire and says, your attire definitely speaks to the name you have chosen, for I doubt that was the original name you were given. He looks to Absolution and says, I know not which crimes you seem that you need to atone for and find forgiveness of. But I suspect that isn't the name you were given either. But that is fine, for I chose mine as well. And far younger than when you changed yours. And he just smiles.
These two together represent my understanding of the world with magic.
well, the arcane is more still a fascination for me, but magic is more an intuitive thing. I don't really think about it as much as I do it.
And that is the way it is supposed to be, I believe, given my own study. And then he holds his hand out to Faye. Let me see this missive my cousin has sent me.
Oh, right. This message, as entrusted to me, here entrusted to you. She hands it over.
He takes it, he unrolls it, he reads it. He seems to sigh and reads it again. Then reads it a third time.
How coded did you freaking make that thing?
And a fourth time.
No, it's just
I don't think the coding is the problem. I think the contents are the problem.
And so you watch him put his fingers to his nose right next to his eyes, or he squeezes, closes his eyes, and goes, well, the realm is under threat, and she wants me to chase after unsubstantiated legend. My impetuous cousin is at it again.
That lines up with their other missions.
That checks. Unfortunately, that checks.
And he just leads you down a set of stairs.
What stairs? These stairs is why I have +3 in fight. I'm buff as fuck working down things. Jesus Christ.
He leads you past his guards at the very bottom of the tower. And when they go to follow him, he waves them away. He takes you down a hallway, turning down another passageway, taps 3 of the stones in the hallway, and a door opens. This is new to Faye.
I figured.
And he just walks in, leading the way.
Well, I suppose we follow. Or at least I do.
Looking just... He looks like he's absolutely against doing everything he's doing right now.
Yeah, I'm sure.
As soon as the doorway closes behind you all, a line of ever-burning torches light.
I could do that too.
Except he didn't do it.
Right.
it just did it. He's leading the way, and he starts talking again finally, and just says, the line of research that she wishes for the 3 of you to partake on, I feel is a waste of your time and considerable talents. That's why I've refused to do it myself. Because at the end of the day, it is all unsubstantiated legend and lore. However, the founder of this mage college, which dates back before the name of Rain existed, by the way, she formed this college. And it was an obsession of hers. And so many headmasters have spent their time and private research furthering the knowledge base, using both objective fact and, well, legend and lore, to attempt to find it. A temple lost to time.
A very quick glance at the teammates here. Kind of a yeah, of course.
No, that tracks.
To be fair, I feel she
what?
would not send us on an impossible journey.
He waves the letter in his hand and says, this speaks of much desperation. She seems to be looking for, well, anything. Any possible thing to help with the coming storm. For which I do not blame her, of course. But I think ultimately this search to be misguided. Her and I have had many disagreements. But for every disagreement, there are several other things where we align. And the important one here is the stability and protection of the realm. So,
Yes, of course.
I will indulge this madness if it is what helps.
I assure you,
This
it's
seems
much
to-
appreciated.
This seems to wind deep into the earth. Because you're going down more stairs.
Break your students into getting fit. Put a bunch of stairs in your college and no access elevator.
That's when you just learn levitate. It's fine.
I imagine most of the highest levels of students here don't fly. It's simply easier.
Meanwhile, the headmaster is actually walking up and down the stairs.
It's it's the bell curve meme. You have to walk everywhere. Just learn fly. You should walk everywhere.
Yeah. Maintaining physical fitness will make you a better spellcaster in the long run.
It's true.
Yeah.
Just walk everywhere. If you're burning a spell slot every day for convenience, you're leaning on your magic, and that's no good for anybody.
Because what are you without your magic? There are plenty of ways to take it from you.
But he actually ends up leading you deep into the earth. And then you come to a door. But you're not sure what the point of this door is, considering nobody should be able to come down here anyway, but there's a door.
I don't know. In 10,000 years, everything might crumble. That door might be the last protection.
That has, again, the rain crest on it. This door has always had this symbol on it, by the way, which is why we suspect the founder to have been a progenitor of our line. And he puts his hand to it because there's no handle. The sigil glows with the magic and then opens.
Remember, kids,
And
they
you-
only suspect.
Yeah, actually.
No, sir.
He said-
That's a door that opens on bloodline alone. I've watched Indiana Jones before. I know what this is.
Give me an Arcana test.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll give you an Arcana. Oh God, right, fate now. Oh God, all right.
But yeah,
+8. Here are some dice. I roll some d6s. I get minus, negative. I get a minus, a plus, and 2 neutrals, so it's 8.
Yeah, so you succeed.
Yep.
This is not a bloodline magic.
Right. Dang.
But it is, because you can tell this, a station magic. It opens only for the headmaster.
Is the party also part of the ritual, or is that optional in celebration for making it the headmaster?
Oh, what's up?
Is the party that comes with becoming headmaster part of the ritual, or is that just celebration?
That's a celebration.
Ah.
The ritual is carried out later, and typically alone. But anyway,
That's not a ritual. That's my wife.
that's not a ritual. My wife. That's my wife. I love my wife. I think that guy might have killed his wife.
but anyway, we go into the ancient mystery door.
You enter into what is an extensive library for only being essentially one floor, crammed full with parchments, books, all of these things, several of which you can tell have been updated because it's like fresh parchment, which means it had been recopied within the last, 20 years or so, more than likely. But for Faye, who can just sense all of the magic in this room, most of it has been preserved with magic, not recopied. A lot of these are original documents, and she can tell. This is basically carbon dating, but for magic, by the way. Some of these scrolls are thousands of years old.
Quick spot check, real quick, since Faye's been in multiple libraries now. This is all, on average, older than Sarah's library, right?
The youngest documents, okay. These documents range from written a couple of years ago, so by knowledge, to written thousands of years ago. So yes, on average, older than everything in Sorrow's library.
I kid, just making sure. She's about to feel a lot of discomfort in being around something so old and valuable. She's not upset by this, but she's clearly like, what's the word?
Apprehensive.
Apprehensive is close. I had a good word and it slipped out of my mind immediately.
Nervous, I did.
Fucking. She feels a certain, like, overwhelming sense of responsibility. Like, if she fucks up here, there is no alternate document. I mean, everything that she learned about reading old documents might be too new for this. There's a certain respect for what's going on here, and a certain imposter syndrome for what's about to happen.
Huh? Looks like there's a lot to work with. Any indication of where to start?
He points you to a table that is in the center of the room, which has a singular chair at it, but with a wave of his hand, there are now 4 chairs. 3 rather comfortable ones, and he sits in the original, which seems to be the uncomfortable, kind of rickety old chair.
I'm gonna look around and hum. Just seeing all the old shit, I'm gonna hum old songs.
Okay, this is very, very important to me. Roll a performance check.
Oh god, how do I roll in this system again?
A quick reminder on how to roll.
40s? We have 4d6?
Yep.
Yes.
1s and 2s are minuses, 3s and 4s are neutrals, and 5s and 6s are pluses.
3, 4. Cool. That is. Which ones are 5 and 6 are plus? 2 and 3 are neutral.
1
3 and 4 are
1 and 2 are
neutral.
1
1
and
and
2
4 are
are
neutral.
minus.
So that's 3 neutrals and 1 plus. So
A 9?
yeah.
Okay, this is going to be really fun. You start humming the tune to the oldest song that you know of from this region, from this country, which is Both the Brave. He looks at you strangely as he indicates for all of you to take a seat.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just singing away. Just humming away.
Let us start with what I know, with everything I know, but it seems your friend here already understands the theme. Nodding to Sparrow.
Do I?
Everything in this room is not permitted to leave it. So, anything you wish to know must either be committed to memory or snaps his fingers and various bits of parchment appear in front of you with quills and ink. You must write your own notes. Now, here's what I know. The founder of the Mages College. Her name is presumed lost. Correct? Looking at Phelan?
She stops. She thinks she more for ceremony than for actual research. Grabs her own notes from when she started the new gig. Just kind of ripples them and goes, "I believe that's correct. Yes, I certainly don't know it."
You shouldn't. Because all knowledge of it is not allowed to leave this room, generally. She was a woman by the name of Serenity.
That's a pleasant name.
That's a what name? Sorry, Roman?
Pleasant.
That's a pleasant name. You'll forgive me if I don't take notes. I'm much more one for collecting word of mouth.
I understand. A good memory serves a songmaster.
I typically do not write things down as well, but for different reasons.
That's why we have this one.
Point of order, she's also written the names down in everybody else's notes by just using magic.
Her name was Serenity. She wrote these first documents, and there's an entire bookcase that he indicates and levitates all of the works on to indicate these were hers. Among them, you will find notes, star charts, and to your interest, looking at Sparrow, he pulls one of the very specific ones to him with magic, unravels the ribbon around it with magic. He's not touched a single thing yet, and lets it unfold in front of Sparrow. It is the lyrics to the folk song you were humming. She is either the one who wrote it, or she thought it's important to the research she was doing. I'm not sure which it is. It could be both.
I don't think anybody's ever seen Sparrow's eyes move so quickly. I'm scanning, muttering. You can hear me figuring out the cadence of the song in order to the hum.
Because all surrounding you before was the hum and not the actual song.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Oh, it's cool.
But he then continues, but this ties in with her research into, well, really, what is a lost city? No one is quite generally sure where it is, but we suspect the following. And he brings out more of her notes, and it's a map. And you're a little confused because the mountain right around the capital doesn't exist on the map. It just names it the name it was when the Akrosian Empire was young.
Mm-hmm.
And all that is around it is a verdant plain, no mountains. And then, farther south, where you know there is an arid plain, it is shown to be forested grasslands.
Mhm.
Then running into what you know to be the fucking desert. Then a bit of arid plain. Then desert.
Well, it's definitely old, isn't it?
And this, Athla, indicates a city far to the south in what, according to this map, was forested grasslands that you know now to be part of desert, is the city that was lost. And in particular, a temple built in the center. A temple which, to none of the writings, seems to have honored any gods, but seems to have protected some knowledge or weapon. She makes much reference to a guardian. She seemed to have been trying to find this place, to speak to the guardian, for I am unsure which purpose. But she was never successful in finding it. She has a
Sorry, go ahead.
She has a son that she documents as having gone missing, looking for it. He never returned. Many others, using a combination of myth, legend, and, well, every tale from travelers and locals that we could find or interview, to attempt to find the correct heading to get there. The right direction to go. The right stars to follow. I, unlike many of my predecessors, think this endeavor to be a waste of my time. An impracticality. A search into the esoteric to find what a simple explanation would say is just a story. But there was a time where I dedicated some amount of effort to chronicling and condensing the research here to find my own conclusions, to see if I could puzzle out the geometries. It fascinated me. I spent 2 decades on it.
Well,
Last year I gave up. Because I've come to the conclusion that, well, I always knew I would probably come to. It is a fruitless endeavor. It is meaningless. It is words for a storybook. But my cousin, and he waves the message around in front of him, which actually is a very short missive. And it just says, allow them to research the temple. That's it. That's all it said. And he spent
All it
several
said was
minutes
what?
staring at it.
Allow them to
Allow them-
research the temple.
So, he grabs like 6 books, using magic, of course, and sets them in front of you. This was my contributions. These first 2 chronicle all information that all of the rest had found. Cataloging, dating, chronological assumptions, tests that were successful, tests that failed, my assertions as to why, and, well, my own attempts, and he indicates the last couple of books, to finding the heading needed to find the place. I wish you luck. I truly do. For her to have sent you here on this fool's errand that I myself chased for 2 decades means that the situation is dire and somewhat desperate.
That I already knew.
It's more dire than you think, my dear. I have scribed the places that she has asked me to. Much of my research involved travel. A decade of it. I have seen almost every stretch of land in this kingdom, and I've ventured into that desert before. I have scribed the places she has asked me to look upon. The hordes are beyond number. Or at least my ability to estimate. She is looking for a weapon. Something with the destructive capacity to turn that back. But even if she found it, even if it could do a fraction of what these stories say they could do, she would risk razing the kingdom to the ground just to prevent the enemy from taking it. I think we can find better solutions. And that is what I am bending my mind to. The reality is, she sent you here to do this because I refused to. I will continue to search for more practical application and usages. But I will wish you success nonetheless. Have you any questions for me? Anything I may help with before I leave you to your research?
The notes
Absolutely.
here represent
Sorry, go ahead.
everything that you learned while digging through all of this information, correct? And the
Yes.
questions I have will be in here somewhere.
For the most part. The first 2 books are me collating all of the information, making lists of what information can be found where. I am the first one to catalog the information, by the way.
Important work, thank you.
Exhausting work, let me inform you. These 2 books, and he points to the middle 2, are filled with my speculations and my initial attempts. It's a lot of the math. Arcane geometries, other such things, other such study that I had to partake in to even begin to understand everything I'd be writing in these books. And he looks at the last 2. Despite the fact that I believe these 2 have been failures, because I did not achieve the goal I set out for. These may be my crowning achievements.
Absolution seems to have been staring at the map for the majority of the time, and she just kind of comes out with a statement of, it's almost as if the terrain has rotated.
Yeah, I think for me, context takes precedent over the words here. I would like to see how the world has changed based on what we know of the histories of the surrounding area.
Won't we have a
Build
time?
something.
Won't we be able to make a timeline here? We have maps from many different ages, do we not?
We do?
The
Would
first
you like
book
to see how
opens
the
to
world
a
is?
page. The first book opens to a page, and it is a list of where to find all of the maps.
'Cause I'd like to see how this terrain
That's
change
useful.
seems to take place, honestly. Because, like I said, it's almost like it rotated.
Mm. Okay. Faye is quick to get to work because she knows roughly where to look. It might take her a second to track down each book until she figures out a cataloging system that somebody else may have made. Or she has to look every time. Whatever.
She very quickly figures out knowledge's cataloging system because it's used everywhere in the college.
That's fair. But yeah, so she's as quick as she can to pick up books. Very careful to never touch anything.
Also, did you guys still have questions for him while he's still in the room before he leaves?
Not necessarily.
Getting confirmation that any question I could possibly ask is answered somewhere in this book is the most important question I could ask.
With that, he nods, he walks away, and says, "Good luck. Especially to you, Phelan. You are one of
She
the finest
nods.
students I have had the pleasure of teaching in my time here."
Thank you. It
So,
truly means a lot, and especially in this room under these circumstances.
Do you know what you have that most of my other students don't?
I suspect you have a thing in mind.
I do. But do you know what it is?
I couldn't begin to fathom.
Several of my other students have more talent than you. Several learn faster than you do, in many instances. But what you have that will take you above all of them is you want it. You want it more than anyone else. And believe me, that hunger will serve you well. Because it will allow you to push past obstacles that would stop any other. Because sometimes it is that which carries us through. One of my cousins said I should have been named Stubborn. But it's simply because I wanted this post more than he did. And that is why he fails to live up to his name. And I do live up to mine.
There's a lot of information we need to cover before we can begin to tackle it.
I will bring you refreshment in an hour. I have some other things to attend to in the meantime.
I appreciate it.
You'll need it. And he just walks away.
She's looking at the background books. More to our party than knowledge. Just we will.
I'm gonna set myself to the task of like aligning the maps so we have a timeline of like how the world has changed, of like how the maps have changed over the centuries, while humming Both the Brave to myself and trying to like just over and over again until something sticks out about the words.
The very next map, the second map made chronologically, which was made some 10 years, maybe, after the first one, the mountains are there around the capital for Old Croatia.
Yep.
are the other terrain features in the same spot, though, other than the mountains?
Yep. The forest is in the west. There's a large coastline and all those cities that are starting to crop up on the east, like beginning to form. There's some actual larger towns that have started in the north, actually. And the north seems to have the first delineated kingdom.
Fancy words.
I'm not sure of the history of the world as much as you two are, at the very least. So, I would ask that for any explanation we can find for the shifting of the way the world is, we could maybe make notes next to each map. For example, why did mountains appear here?
Is the history known of the Rain who basically made the capital, or is that something?
Rains didn't make the capital.
Or, yeah, they didn't. The Rains didn't.
The Acrosians did.
The Acrosians, yeah.
Which were dragonborn.
Yeah.
The original ones.
Me, the player, am sitting on a very funny twist of a common thing. Should we nail this in under a week? We won't be standing on the shoulders of giants on this discovery. We'll be standing on the shoulders of dragons.
I just had a really funny thought with me and Faye. Faye and her draconic blood, and me and my infernal blood.
Just realized we have a dragon. We have a dragon, a devil, and a fae in the same party. Dragon influence, devil influence, fae influence in the same party, by the way.
Yeah.
Dragons and devils and fairies, oh my.
Dragons and devils and fairies, oh my. Dragons and devils and fairies, oh my. Every
yeah, that's why she referred to both of y'all and a little bit herself as, the world with magic.
Budget-driven magics. I can only go until about 8:30, so like another 40 minutes, by the way.
Yeah.
So we should keep it moving.
Moving. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Faye's quick to add whatever context she can. She has a bunch of old maps from when she was doing research on previous missions. She was very quick to dismiss the old
Oh, God.
maps, but she did hold on to copies.
Why is the first session of Fate playing Call of Cthulhu?
So I need some checks from all of you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to open up a thing.
You're all studying these, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Investigation or Arcana, whichever is higher. Also, across the timeline of maps, something that is very obvious just from the beginning is the encroachment of the desert farther north.
Yeah.
Damn, if only somebody had planted trees all those years ago.
Oh, no. Okay.
No, that's not it.
Oh my God.
God.
Or do we have? Are there? There are crit rules, is there?
What
happened?
happened?
Pluses.
3 6s and a 5 happened.
Okay, well that's 4 pluses. What does that total you to?
6
Yeah. So,
on Arcana.
So okay, listen. I'm just gonna put it this way to you. Right? Ready? Your mark was actually a little bit higher than for you to succeed with style. But since you rolled all pluses, I'm going to give you the succeed with style anyway.
Funny thing, 3 6s and a 5 for a total of 7.
Damn.
Okay.
Like,
What we know?
canceled out.
They should have just had Sparrow in Absolution as study buddies, evidently.
Apparently.
We're secretly just fucking nerds.
How at 8? I canceled out all my dice.
Man, that's crazy. Reroll it. I will give you the fate point to re-roll it. Just do it.
Give it a hug. No, it's worse.
Wow.
Ah, damn. I give him advantage and he rolls worse the second time. Crazy.
Prove it. Actually, I find it really hard to do the thing, so I actually have a digital fucking dice roller. So that I can have my fake face, fake dice.
You know what I gotta figure out? I gotta figure out how to. Remember that one game that we ran where I figured out how to have like a dice cam?
Oh,
I gotta figure that out again.
Edit these dice to be blue. I can.
Alright, anyway,
You
regardless,
technically had a
got
higher
3
total than I
successes with
did.
Style. You guys just all succeed with style, which is great, which is fantastic. It's wonderful. You guys essentially have just figured out that well, you didn't figure it out. You were basically told, hey, we have really good resources on like what information's available and some notes on that between these 6 books. We're mostly just going to use these, and we're going to reference the original documents when we have to.
The entire time I've been singing Both the Brave.
At
Each
some point,
time- each
Absolution
rendition-
has like
Each rendition it gets
joined
better.
in with some harmonies. Like after like the 4th or 5th rendition, she just starts joining in with some minor harmonies.
Yeah, each rendition just gets better and better and better as they figure out like a rhythm and cadence that makes sense for everything they know.
Some of the original documents, as you find out, were actually just about Balth the Brave. Like, who he actually was within the course of history. And there's some wild claims made in there about him.
I wonder how much is
Such
exaggeration
as?
and some of it, and how much is the opposite of exaggeration.
What did you say?
I was
Roland?
going. I was going to say, such as Click's pen.
Wild claims? Yeah. One of the wilder claims is that he was a king. Rather than just some hero.
Does it say of what nation, or does he? Or he was just a king?
The nation is not mentioned. But it is apparent that he was hailed as a king somewhere. Notably, nothing mentions where he was from. And a lot of the later documentation shows that he's widely celebrated fucking everywhere as a hero. Like, weirdly everywhere. The elves have stories about him.
It's strange to see so many factions that hate each other throughout their storied long histories. All like one man so much.
Especially one that seems to, from most of it, seem to be human?
That is like the
flip
one
through-
consistent detail. Yeah.
Yeah, they flip through like a bunch of notes just to be like human, really human, but like human, or like man.
Like human.
Because man doesn't have to be human.
Yeah.
Flip.
We
I'm
have
just
we have sort of taken the greater aspect of bipedal mortals to be man. Man includes humans, elves, dragonborn, for Larathian's sake, tieflings,
Right.
Lots and lots
That's
and
why-
lots.
Yeah, like it is noted very specifically that he was a human man.
Yeah. So to be sure. Alright.
Yeah. You guys find that information rather quickly. You guys, okay, listen. You guys all succeeded with style. You guys are going to fly through this information, especially because it was very neatly cataloged for all of you.
Yeah.
And one of you knows the cataloging system because you went to school here.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah, you went to school underneath the guy that made the system. Nutty. Anyway, he and like with every page you read from like more original sources, the wilder the claims get. The more subdued they get with more recent notations of just he was probably just super well regarded, probably some kind of early noble, like that kind of a thing, like tampering it down. But a lot of the OG sources, like the people from like closer to his time, name him as just like this grand warrior of the gods, essentially, who was a king somewhere.
To be fair,
You know,
I have a feeling that the exaggeration may not be exaggeration. At least not to the
I think-
extent that history wants to claim.
you know, I've always wondered, with the grand things that exist within this world, gods and devils and monsters, what some old stories are relegated to myth rather than history.
Ooh, pick Phelan, pick Faye, pick Faye. She knows why.
From my explorations on history, and mind you, I've spent most of my career learning magic, not history. But from my especially recent studies, it feels as though history are the things that can be both verified and be beneficial, whereas myth are the things that nobody is sure of or nobody wants to get out. Somebody somewhere may have been harmed by some of these claims, or these claims were dubious to begin with. Who knows?
But also, like, I think what a lot of people don't realize too is that there is much you can learn from falsehood as well.
Aye. There's much to be learned in story.
And much.
Everything everywhere has started from some seed of truth. Even the lies are true from somebody else. We do not do things without inspiration.
And then other times, it is what is not said that is more important than the things that are said.
It was very importantly not said in any of these documents how he died or where he was laid to rest.
Something that Faye uncovers pretty quickly because when we start talking about Balth the Brave, it becomes clear that we
Ancient
need, like,
legendary hero, yeah.
Yeah, a fucking timeline is probably really important right here too. Like, okay, we've laid out the map so we see how the world has changed. If Balth the Brave is mentioned by song, like by lyric here, we probably need to lay out the bits and pieces of his life too. Anything that we do
Yeah,
is
let's
important.
try. I have a I have a hunch. The notable events that we have so far, is there a chance that we can, what's the word? When you take one thing that references things and put them against another thing that references things.
I think it's just cross-reference.
Can we cross-reference? the stories of both with the history that we know.
Yes, let's piece things together from front to back as best we can.
Searching for a common thread might be. A common thread might be important.
Yes, I think the thing that's
Prudent
been the most lost
might be prudent.
through all this research is I don't see very many people putting things into context. People are looking for a silver bullet, but it may not be laying around intact.
Yeah. I think you're right in that. When people have been studying this before, they, as people of great knowledge are known to do, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad way of going about it, but they tend to look at just what they can absolutely verify. They don't look for the holes, for the information within the information.
This is when you're reminded that the third and fourth books exist.
Yeah.
Or they might run to the problem of sometimes we must look at stories for answers as we look at history books for answers. So let's cross-reference the stories with the history, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. Faye sets to work putting together the verifiable knowledge, including the wild claims on the side, in the order that they might have happened in based on whatever context she can gain from factual sources. And she's going to leave the story parts to Sparrow really quick just to collate before we put them all together.
Okay, this is where I'm going to do some things for you guys because this is really cool. I really like this. I need Absolution, I need an investigate roll from.
That's going to be a 6.
For Phelan, I need an Arcana check because she's doing, her research thing. And from our good friend Sparrow, I need a performance because I'm having you use your stunt of I heard it in a song.
Yep.
Because there's a whole bunch of songs here for some inexplicable reason.
That is 4-4-3-6. So 9.
Yeah, I got a 9.
And that investigate was a 6?
Yeah.
Okay. Faye has put all the verifiable information in one spot. We took all the stories and songs to Sparrow, and I presume that Absolution was just looking through the third and fourth books, looking for what knowledge said was verifiable.
Yeah.
What he verified on his travels. Okay, so a key verifiable fact. Literally no one knows how this man died or where he's buried. That is verified throughout many of the documents that nobody knows, and verified by knowledge that there's no indication of where he would have died at. Or been laid to rest. But the song that Sparrow has been humming this whole time
and singing now that they know the lyrics.
Yeah. Humming and singing say something about the stars flickering with his flame that when he met the shadows. So there's reason to presume that he died, but maybe he didn't. Maybe he ascended, but there's no verifying that either.
Wasn't this thing about? There's something about a guardian.
On the temples, yes. And something that Phelan is now remembering is some of the magic classes she had to do with the heavens, knowing the stars.
Mhm.
They're very much like Orion in our world. There is a constellation named Balth in this world.
Which
And
is
there is a
very quickly scribbles out for people to see it.
And there is a southerly star that is known as a traveling star because it's very consistent in its placement in the heavens. That is known as Balth's Eye. And a lot of the documentation references following Balth's Eye to find the temple.
This seems like something we should check Knowledge's notes for. He said he did a lot of travel. Surely he's done this.
In the 5th and 6th books, among all of his various notes, calculations, his attempts to solve the puzzle, he made one key discovery. It doesn't mean to walk toward where the star is. It means to go where the eye is looking.
They roughly estimates where in the sky it would be. She physically takes her note, uses magic to float it in the air, and considering the table as the planet, just puts it where roughly in the sky she remembers it being. From some arbitrary point, probably where she is right now. If you were to
Yeah.
look like X-ray through the building.
Yeah. Is she overlaying this over a map?
Right now she's doing it in space, like physical 3D space, so she can get an idea of where it would be on a map.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She's like mapping it to a globe in her head.
Give me an Arcana test real quick.
Yep. 9.
You're addicted to rolling 9.
It's
You just
really
wanna tell me
easy for me
no.
to roll 9. Thank God I'm not German.
You're just trying to tell me no. 9. Anyway, Faye realizes that from here he would be looking southwest.
She takes a look at a map. If she can find its contemporary map somewhere here, she's gonna reference that.
There is one, and it's been drawn by Knowledge.
It's like, I'm gonna mark up Knowledge's map. Hell yeah. Where-ish does she think? Okay, southwest from here. So where-ish does she think this could possibly be?
Oh boy,
With a
give me
9 on
another
Arcana.
Arcana check, please.
Alright.
I'm just hoping for a 10 because I want to see it. It's on 9. Jesus Christ.
Well, at least you can see my dice. I really like this program. I like this program for this specifically because
Well, I know he's not cheating.
not only am I not cheating, I also don't have to figure out plus or minus. It's on the die.
Yeah. No, you're able to figure out that it's a fairly harsh angle, but also, you remember you have notes you can cross-reference.
Yep.
And Knowledge's notes include looking out from this city and kind of the general angle that you'd have to travel on a map to be following the eye. Because he did the math and calculation for where it would be at any given time. Because this is a consistent constellation that's here year round.
Yep.
That's why it is a traveling star. And always points this direction. And so he did the math for any point in the year. So you can actually use a geometry line he would have calculated from this city to where it would be, including seasonal for like spring.
We have to narrow down. That's a whole year we could figure out. We gotta narrow that part down too.
But it seems like when you said he dedicated 2 decades of his life to it, he did all the math.
Yeah. And Faye's like doing guesstimates to do some sanity checking to make sure he didn't fuck it up completely.
Yeah.
Cause of course, like at any point during this research, if she doesn't check every piece of information, there's something he could have gotten wrong. She can't just write it blindly. She's a student.
Yeah.
She's a scholar at this point.
And very well trained one. Yeah.
Yeah. So she's doing rough guesstimates, so she doesn't have to do the entire math. And as long as he's within, like, I don't know, 10% of that, then it's probably good enough.
Yeah.
Right now. And if they can't narrow it down, she will just go back and do everything again by hand if she has to.
Yeah. But no, he's got all these different calculations from different starting points in different cities.
Yeah.
That he has surveyed.
Yeah.
This is just me alone. Go ahead.
Would the calculations be different from a different place, though?
Yes.
So, like, if we were going from the capital, say, in the shadow of the mountains.
Kazu.
Oh. Do you see me physically debating if I knew something or if Faye knew something or not?
Yeah. Give me an Arcana check real quick.
Yeah.
Because now you get to answer a question from your friends.
Yeah. You'll never
It's
guess.
a 9 again.
It's another fucking 9.
It is still +1 to my normal roll. It is still good, but like literally you know what? Hold on. Give me a second. Okay, other numbers do exist. Just have to be sure.
But anyway, a 9. Fucking hilarious, by the way. Yeah, Faye is able to rather quickly do that calculation in her head because she's a smart being and very well educated being, and these are very well written and documented calculations. She's able to give a rough estimate of where that would be by drawing on the map.
Yep.
These lines intersect.
They intersect. Where do they intersect?
In the desert.
Yeah, of course. Okay.
Would you like to pick a third point?
Sure, if we could triangulate that.
Where would you pick a third point from?
Let's see. The lines now come from here. Yeah, it's kind of arbitrary, right? I just need to make sure they all line up. Fuck it, Sorrow's place.
That's the capital.
Oh, right, yeah, that is the capital, isn't it? So from here, from the capital, What was the first place we went? She said
It was
this
in the
across
south.
the way.
Yeah.
It was in the south. Let's see that. That seems like a good angle.
It also intersects at the same point.
So,
And that's just with rough estimations and understandings of the math. That's without diving fully into it.
Yep. It seems like the kind of thing, make the lines, draw a circle on it, just because, I mean, the star may have drifted over time, the planet may have drifted over time, so we could give it a wide area, but, assuming the star is a star, it may have drifted. If it's just a magic or a deity, it's probably exactly right still. So, but just in case, just to be safe, and also she's guesstimating, so it could be anywhere nearby. But for shits and giggles, she does repeat this for basically every place she could think of, which is not a large list because she's only thinking of places she's been to.
Absolution would be
Most of her
giving
life here.
suggestions from the different legends of Balth. Like, if there's something that
Yeah.
matches a description in one of the legends, she would probably suggest that as a starting place.
So as you go through Balth's Legendarium, even more lines keep intersecting there.
Sick.
But occasionally some of these lines cross each other.
Those get the marks as well. It's worth noting she's using prestidigitation to manifest the lines themselves, or the cross she's actively marking them out with like a pen.
Mhm.
Keep the line work clean as possible, but mark out what's important.
Oh,
So where
Yes,
that
ma'am.
intersection is.
It is some 5 days' travel from the southern capital in a southeasterly direction. Southwesterly direction from the southern capital.
Dang. All right. 5 days. Yeah, we could do that.
worth a go.
Well, you'd have to get to the southwesterly capital first, which is the southern capital first, which is a good 2 weeks from here.
It's 2 weeks from here now. First things first, we're gonna check Knowledge's notes just to make sure he didn't do this. And even if he did, I'm doing it anyway. I just want to see what his notes say about it.
He's tried he tried a bunch of these different formulae and traveled to all sorts of different places where lines intersected. But notably, where you have lines crossing would be something like 20 miles into the desert, which is really far into the desert.
It's a good spot to hide a city. Well, sorry. It's a good space to lose a city.
Yeah, good spot to lose a place.
And in his notes, he says he didn't dare venture much farther into the desert than 10 miles because he was traveling alone and could not carry enough water.
It's true. Well, it's one of those, does anybody know our ranger moments?
It's like, does anybody know?
Anybody know an artificer who's selling an alchemy jug by chance? I know how to get enough water.
Like, Absolution probably thinks back to some of her and more intense training with her family. It's like 20 miles into the desert. Yeah, I think I could do that. Y'all, I don't know.
What do you think? What do you think, my fellows? Do you want to venture 20 miles into the desert in search of something that may or may not actually be there?
Absolutely not. But it seems we have little choice.
Well, we have plenty of choice. It's just both choices come with consequences.
Funnily enough, this is the end of the first hour, and the door opens.
Oh, good. We don't have to find him. We don't have to
Floating
be let back in when
behind
we do.
knowledge is trays of snacks, refreshments, specifically a lemonade
Jeez.
and water.
We've only been here an hour. There's already paper scattered everywhere. Marks on
There's
maps.
paper scattered everywhere, marks on maps, notes sprawled across all the maps. We have a piece of paper on maps that have like 17 different cross sections pointing toward this one place in the middle of the fucking desert.
A piece of paper floating in the sky and a bird sitting in the corner singing.
So far, all of our research has pointed us to a suicide mission.
He nods. I'd update that calculation. These lines should intersect more here. And he points to a spot like slightly more southwest. And he says, I forgot to update my notes after I gave it up.
Yeah, I hadn't done the actual math yet, but thank you.
Yeah, and he just points to a spot just a little more southwest. A little more of a pain in the ass to get to, and making it 25 miles into the desert.
A little more, he says. 25 miles. A full 25% further than we were going.
And it is exactly why I didn't venture there. Because I was going alone and, well, food and water supplies.
Aye. Oh, goodness.
Besides that, there are more dangerous things in that desert.
So, the question becomes, was it her intention to have us actually try to investigate it? Or just to find the same place that you had found before?
Let us think about her intentions with us thus far. Let me ask you all a question. You, Faye, and you, Absolution. She sent us here to do research, and we just found what could possibly be a lost piece of history in the middle of the desert that people might not have seen for thousands of years. What do you think Sorrow would think all of us would do when we discovered the location of such a place?
Try to verify it.
Check in, get supplies, and then go for it.
And then go, right?
Yeah. Even if we chose not to go immediately, we would simply return, and then she would send us there with supplies. To which, by the way, I do recommend Sorrow's supplies over what we could gather ourselves.
Well,
By the way, did knowledge bring down, like, just cold water or, like, hot water?
He brought down cold water, lemonade, and hot water for tea. With various tea leaves. And lemonade. Cold lemonade.
Tea time, bitches. No, Tay's going for the lemonade. It's been left out. She's drinking it.
Absolution will take some of the hot water and make her specialty in like her own pot. Something of a calming agent for her at this point. We are about to be losing the Romans soon, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta
But
go.
we did find a pretty good endpoint.
Yep.
Yeah, we're about to go into the middle of a fucking desert. Gang shit.
Again.
Hey gang, it's time to prep to go on a suicide mission in the middle of a desert to discover a piece of lost history.
It's very much the title of It's Always Sunny episode, right? The gang walks out 25 miles into the desert.
The gang walks 25 miles into the desert to find a long forgotten. What do you think it is? A temple?
And city? Question mark.
A temple and city? Question mark?
Yeah, it might be a city.
Civilization?
Yeah. Just a reminder, real quick. There's a It's Always Sunny episode that's just titled "The Gang Carries a Corpse Up a Mountain." So this is very much in line with that shit.
Dun, 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 dun.
Not only is it always sunny, it's always risky.
It's always sunny in the desert. All right.
I mean, that's just a truism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We're going to the motherfucking
Yeah, we're gonna go to the fucking desert, gamers.
Yeah.
Side
Let's
note,
fucking go.
It's very fucking funny. We've been here an hour, and we've like, oh, okay, we found the one thing you didn't do. We're just gonna do that first.
We found the one thing you didn't. Yeah, we found the one thing you didn't do, and we understand why you didn't fucking do it. Anyway,
We're gonna go do
we're
it.
nowhere near as intelligent as you are. It makes so much sense why you didn't do that. Anyway, we're gonna go do that thing.
It's
Better
it's
judgment.
fallacy, right?
Clearer heads definitely prevailed with you. Knowledge. Unfortunately, we are not clearer heads. We go into that desert.
The gamblers give up before they win big, baby. Let's go.
Exactly. Let's go. 50% of adventurers turn back before they find the hidden treasure. 50% of adventurers turn back before they discover the dungeon. So,
Surely
you know,
stand on the shoulders
we
of
ball.
dragons. Or sorry, we stand on the shoulders of dragons.
We ball.
We made this discovery in under an hour. It's because of all the work that was done before us.
And also,
yeah.
you guys rolled some insane bullshit on the initial research.
It turns out discovering calculus is easy when it fucking turns out that like somebody did 95% of the work before you.
Yep. Okay, and then we're gonna be rating my friend
Almost
Sushi.
everywhere. Almost, you say.
And if you're subscribed to me, you can use this raid message. If not, this one will work just as well.
I really like this dice roll app. I'm gonna use it constantly for Fate.
Snowflakes whisper secrets in the breeze. Arena dances with the trees. Wings of frost, she weaves the skies. A laugh, a sparkle, her eyes see disguise. Serena magic, queen of frost, gliding where the stars are tossed. Her world's a shimmer, a draconic fairy, queen of nights. Oh, the moonlight bows, it knows her name. The aurora hums, joins her game. She carves her stories in the ice. Her magic wild, her heart precise. Serena magic, queen of frost, gliding where the stars are tossed. Her world's a shimmer, frozen dream. Serena magic, supreme ice queen. Through the frost, she'll leave her trace in every star, in every place. A draconic fairy, bold and true.